class. Today, we're going to talk about concepts. Now, when I write the word disaster on the board, what do you think of?
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, tornadoes.
Earthquakes.
Wildfires.
Floods. Okay. Do you have anything to add?
Messy stuff, like if you walk in, like this is a disaster, this house is a disaster, like.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Past relationships.
Yeah, that's funny actually. Okay, so what does something have to be in order for it to be a natural disaster?
Has to be deal with Mother Nature, I guess you could say. So the nature has to be involved, whether it be wind,
Okay.
stuff like that. I think.
Okay, so far you guys have, for disaster, you have messy relationships. What else did you guys say? You said flood, hurricanes, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. Handwriting's lovely. Okay. Okay, so if you could define the word disaster, what would you say that it was? Like what does it mean to say a tornado is a natural disaster?
Thing that causes destruction
By,
by
like you said before, what was it distinguishable about?
it's like it's not man-made disaster. It's a
Right,
natural disaster. In other words, nature is what
caused by nature.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So today we're going to talk about different kinds of natural disasters. So disasters that are caused by nature. Okay. So now that we came up with ideas relating to the word disaster, let's go over. Hold on, let me figure out where I am real quick. So okay, we put up examples. So now. If we chose 3 of those examples, I guess you guys could choose other natural disaster examples, but let's just choose hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes since they're up here. And we're going to put them in these categories, okay? So the concept is natural disaster. And we have earthquakes, tornadoes. Don't know if I spelled that right. And hurricanes. All right. So with those 3, could you tell me, hold on, find out. Could you tell me, like, what are some similarities between all of these 3? Destructive, okay. So we're just gonna make a list right here. Destructive. Okay, what else? You guys can just shout them out.
Powerful.
Powerful.
They're dangerous.
Dangerous.
Scary.
Scary.
What's a word for you can't stop them?
That's good. We can write like that?
Unstoppable.
People can't stop
I
them.
don't like that.
It's just a description, it doesn't have to be one word. People can't stop them.
It's hard to tell when exactly happens.
Hard to tell what?
We can't tell when it's gonna be.
Okay,
The
so
date or year.
unpredictable?
Mhm.
Okay. Unpredictable, that's a good one. Melanie, do you have anything to add to this one?
I was thinking of maybe they kind of have the same routine of how the thing, like the cycle, how it goes around or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so same like, how should I put that in words, like destructive? We already have that word up there. You know about the cycle that it goes through?
It's okay, don't put my words out.
Destructive, I'm just trying to put it into words, what you're
What
trying to
is it
say.
again? They have like different stages, kind of.
Different
Yeah.
stages, okay, that's good.
Different degrees as well.
Or yeah, or like categories.
Different degrees or categories, okay. Those are all really good ones. Another one I thought of was it's harmful to plants, animals, and people. And it can break and destroy houses. So let's just choose, which 4 of these do you want to choose to put in these 4 categories?
Destructive.
Okay, destructive. Maybe unpredictable. That's a good one.
Destructive.
You want to put powerful? Okay.
And dangerous.
And dangerous. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now I want you to think of, where's the eraser? Do you not have one?
What did we use last time? Piece of paper?
Can you use this?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Your shoe, does that work? That's kind of gross. We're on camera here.
Maya, what did you
You can
use?
use
I
yours.
use the paper.
Yeah, you can
Oh, paper.
Some paper.
Just fold it
yeah.
up and
Yeah.
take it to this class.
See, that looks like a chunk.
I'll fold it up more.
That's gross. Okay. That's good. Alrighty. So now I want you to think of some non-critical attributes or non-examples of this. Like what would you say?
Sunny days and non-example.
Sunny days?
I don't even know.
Non-examples, okay.
Calm.
So this will just kind of be an extension. So sunny days. Calm.
Slight breeze.
Slight breeze. Okay. What else would you say?
I feel like it's just rainy day is also not disaster.
Just a rainy day. Yeah, that's what I thought of too.
Yeah, maybe just like a cloudy day as well.
Cloudy day. What else? Maybe like think about a tornado. So it's twisting normally like sand and dirt. So would that be different from like a sandstorm? So you can put a sandstorm up here. Now think about earthquake. So what makes an earthquake an earthquake? The plate tectonics, the shifting of that. Okay, now think about something that causes something like that to happen but is man-made. Like if you were to build a house and there was I'm looking for a certain word. No, if you're building a house on like a hill, for example, a landslide. Okay, that's good. Landslide. Okay, so let's see. So let's create a statement at the top of this and to categorize what a natural disaster is. What would you label it as?
Label a natural disaster.
Yeah, if we were to like categorize it, what is it?
Natural disaster is
So like thinking of all of these things that we have on our map right here, what would it be?
Life. Natural life.
Nature.
What'd you say?
Nature.
Nature, okay. You guys can discuss amongst each other and then let me know. You guys can collaborate. Doesn't it can be like it's not I'm not looking for like a one word answer, it's more of like a broad thing. Like a statement.
the only thing I can think of is like natural disasters are not fun. So
Not fun.
not fun.
Okay. Any ideas? Do you have any ideas? Okay. Okay, so let's say, okay, so we know it's something bad that happens, right? So maybe that could be part of it. Something bad that happens to the earth. Does that sound like a good categorization? Like it's something bad that happens to the earth naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Something bad happens to the earth naturally. Okay. So that's a good category of what it is. Okay, just to show you some examples of the differences between the similarities and the differences between the two. Okay, turn it on.
The yellow one. Oh, the yellow one. The how to say?
The
The
yellow one?
lighting, the red. Yeah.
Okay. Is there something that I have to press here? So it shows.
You need to connect. No, you don't have to press it. Yes. Here.
Okay. It's funny. Okay, so what is this a picture of? Hurricane.
But I have never.
Okay, so that would be an example of a natural disaster. Okay, here is a picture of a rainstorm. See those differences? Okay, now this is a picture of a tornado. Have you guys ever been in a tornado? You have?
I have.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was scary. It was like, it tore through my backyard.
Oh,
We were in our basement the whole time.
where did you live?
Colorado.
That's crazy. And do sirens go off? Okay, here's a picture of what a sandstorm looks like. Which is pretty nuts. Here's a picture of the destruction of what an earthquake can do. So I live in California, and there's a San Andreas Fault that runs right through the state. So basically we're the first to go because we've had some pretty big earthquakes, but it's just gonna be any day now where our whole state gets destroyed. Probably from evil mostly, you know. So it's bound to happen. And here's a picture of home building that caused, a landslide. Yeah. So it looks like it could have been from an earthquake, but it's not. It's man-made. Okay, so those are just some examples. I guess I can turn this off. Okay. Where am I now? Okay, so now that we know some of these examples, can we put a definition on this? Like if you were to come up with a new definition for this, what would you think it would be?
New definition. So, natural disaster. Kind of said it
We
already.
categorized it,
Oh, okay.
but if we were to come up with like a definition from all of this, what would you say? What it was?
I don't know, something I might say.
Like you can use these.
I would say, I'm putting
No, what?
a destructive occurrence that happens to the earth naturally and not by man.
That is an excellent definition. Okay. Say it one more time.
A destructive occurrence that happens to the earth naturally and not by man.
Naturally. And not by man. Perfect. That's a great definition. Okay. Now we're gonna move along here. And we're gonna practice, okay? So, I'm gonna give you guys are gonna split into groups. So you three and you two can work on one, and the new concept is city. Okay, so I'm gonna give you your own maps, and you guys fill this out as a group. Okay, and then we'll kind of talk about it after.
Concept is. Let's use an example. Can we say it's like Chicago or like many buildings?
I think it's like Chicago, New York City,
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tokyo is the biggest city in
Use this guide to help you. This is like your example, so you can
What is it?
use that to help you.
Busy.
Busy,
crowded.
crowded.
Lots of buildings. It's New York City smells like pee and
Many people.
and people swear all the time.
Maybe so we say traffic or
Yeah.
Traffic as well.
Busy, crowded traffic, lots of buildings. And lots of tourists as well.
city buildings. Plus people. Okay.
Categories.
So the city.
Nice one. People.
Many
And
things,
we're.
many stuff in the one place.
Really rural. It's not particularly urban, right? Urban's more like neighborhoods and stuff like that.
Yeah, that could be like suburbs.
Yeah, I'm sure all suburbs. I mean, New York does have suburbs, but.
Yeah.
City could live in New York City.
Nice. That's a highly, oh, what's the word I was
Populated.
industrialized or what's the word? What's the word?
You thought about what ties all your examples together?
Busy, crowded, many buildings, traffic.
Okay.
So like trying to get category.
Okay.
What's the word? Industrialized. What's the word? Where it becomes more. I guess definitely not much. I forgot the word.
Commercialized. Developed.
Developed. Well, is it yeah, highly developed and structured or something like that.
Yeah. I think it's a place where people work, live, and have social lives, like all in one place. Instead of New York City, there's like homes and city. Also, on the side, because it's not on the actual chart, but on the side, I want you to put non-examples. The category of non-examples. Did you hear that? On the side of the paper, write some non-examples. So, because it's not part of that map. Okay.
Not examples, country.
I've been suburbs. Rural farms.
Rural. Nature.
Jungle. Forest. Desert.
Good.
You guys done?
We need to
Did you
do
come up with a new definition?
New definition. City is a place.
A highly populated area.
That consists of buildings and many people.
Yes.
have you guys present yours. And yours too. Okay?
We read.
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, this group, please come up and present your map.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Wait, do they have city too?
Yeah, you guys both have city.
Okay.
So just tell me what you guys came up with.
So our concept is city. We take turns one with the illustration.
Yeah, sure. Some examples of cities that we came up with are Chicago, New York City, and Tokyo. And I'll just do non-examples too. And some non-examples we came up with like suburbs, rural areas, farms, nature, and forest and jungles.
And also, what is like, what's the busy place and crowded people, tourists, and many buildings, traffic.
So our concept is that a city is a place where people work, live, socialize. Is there anything else to add to that? Okay. And then the new definition we came up for a city is it's a highly populated area that consists of many buildings, social outlets, and where people work.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready for your group to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 minute.
Good job, guys. Okay. So some of our examples were New York, Tokyo, and Sydney. And then our what's it like is big population, busy, crowded, and developed. And then examples.
And our non-example is there are countries and also nature and open road and mountains. Because city normally we don't have mountains in big cities, and we hardly see any trees like over here. And also a place where people gather to develop and grow.
Awesome.
Oh, and the definition is a developed area for people to work.
Thank you. Guys, definitely are understanding more about concepts. So now I'm going to give you one of these for homework, and independently you guys will come up with your own concept and write all the categories of them and bring them to class next time we meet.